Yeah, glitch the guarantee. E&E. Put your boy shit. Glitch, nigga. Shit, I'm about to flood the streets like when the levees break. Criminal minds, my Garcia can navigate. Flowing while I'm blowing this gas. Nigga, no brakes. Niggas not seeing me ever. I mean, no dates. Fuck around and end up gone. You getting misplaced. E&E, the shit that I claim. You dealing with grace. Took over the game by storm like Rain's mixtape. Thankfully, I been up in smoke like my mixtape. Counting cheddar shit, I'm about to make a grilled cheese. Niggas be faker than bad bitches with good weeds. On my John Wick shit like Keanu Reeves. Replacements won't be enough, you need the whole team. I've been a G since I could finish my ABCs. Kept it a buck so real niggas look up to me. This butcher boy shit get crazy. When it's sick of me, I'm coughing out these dope bars till they sick of me.
Can't get rid of me, still can't find a remedy. Still blowing palmers, info cups of Hennessy. E&E, we own our shit independently. When I go out on a limb, I take extremities. I can see right through on transparency. Heard they self-esteem low, insecurities. Now or never, like glitch the guarantee. What's the recipe? King L's Reflection 3. All these chapters in my life, you can turn the page. Books can't tell you my story, gotta live a day. Glitch got my back, yeah, you can copy that. Man, we control the seat, you can copy that. Leave your whole state red like Republicans. Putting fire on the track, now it's bubbling. Put your boys E&E, you in trouble, kid. At first 100 mil, you can double it.
Let's go. All the hustlers getting money, let it show. Automatic nigga, how we get the dough. If it ain't paper, then we probably gotta go. Put your boy shit, nigga, let's go. All the hustlers getting money, let it show. It's automatic, nigga, how we get the dough. If it ain't paper, then we probably gotta go. Put your boy shit, nigga, let's go.
Blow sick, Corona, jealous in the motherfucker. Can't even take a step, that's how far I trust you. This black boy turned to shine the king under pressure. West side fat jacks, I took more to measure. Shave the extras, that's business, starter fees. Street blues, what I talk, royal blood flowing free. Power on my mind, no it's a Genghis Khan. Read between the lines, it was in my eye. If they ain't got real lines, it ain't hard to spot a counterfeit. Undefeated, ultra real, Fern Gully Mountain shit. Couple hot shots, turn on the frozen margaritas. Even better when it's served with some flawless features. Next year they gotta pay for these flawless features. Flawless victories from the flaws that they teach us. Now my flow imitate how I board the plane nonstop. The little J gon' take over with my time side.
Yeah, I get right to it. My nigga, we beg your pardon. We putting niggas back in boxes. Yeah, they be harder. My flow be retarded. Sick, I need hella help. My groove came back. This must be how Stella felt. We just started kicking it like a yellow belt. We all made it to the pros. This is how LaMelo felt. You better yell out help. Here comes the double team. You catch me in the spot, then you know that the boy is clean. The Louis V look mean with the magazine. So if you try it, you get shot. No vaccine. If you was asleep before I came, then I'm the caffeine. I pull the jokers out the deck. Yeah, there ain't no laughing. In CEO fashion, we sticking to the business. Wouldn't even let a vegan knock me off my chicken. Something about the VVS when the sun is hitting. Should be flashing like the lights when you getting
Let's go. All the hustlers getting money, let it show. It's automatic, nigga, how we get the dough. If it ain't paper, then we probably gotta go. Put your boy shit, nigga, let's go. All the hustlers getting money, let it show. It's automatic, nigga, how we get the dough. If it ain't paper, then we probably gotta go. Put your boy shit, nigga, let's go.
That's what the motherfucking facts, nigga. Stacks with the facts, Jack. Shout out to everybody on this beautiful Saturday afternoon. You know what I'm talking about? It's nice and hot and muggy in my city, Columbus, Ohio, like it is every time around this time of year. Hopefully it's cooler your way. You know what I'm talking about? But we here, man. We're going to have this conversation, man. We're going to have this conversation, man. Because, you know what I'm talking about? This reminds me of that, what's the thing that was on Facebook? I don't know if y'all had it in y'all city too. I'm pretty sure y'all did. I remember a few years ago they had that "Sis, Is This Your Man" group on Facebook where chicks would like convene with each other, posting pictures of guys, saying, "Is this your man? Do you know him, or what y'all know about him?" Somebody just took that basically and took that idea and turned it into an actual app to where chicks can sit up there and upload pictures, ask questions, give information, and all type of crazy madness on guys, man. It was called a dating safety app, a dating security app, male dating security app is what the T app was all about, right? But there's been a data breach. There's been a data breach on the app. Hold on, let me pull the little image up real quick for y'all. Smash that like button, click on the bell, subscribe to the page. Y'all know what it is, man. April Talk Podcast. We here Saturday afternoon on the early side. Hey, there's so much stuff going on in my city, Columbus, Ohio today. So much stuff going on today. You know what I mean? It's a beautiful thing, man. We got so much stuff going on in the city today, my city, Columbus, Ohio, man. We got Don Tripp and Starlito going to be here tonight at Scully's Music Diner. We got In Vogue here tonight in the city, performing at the Whitehall Truck Festival. We got E&E Presents The Butcher Boys, The Butcher's Deli live listening party tonight. You know, so much things going on tonight, man, that you can tap into, man. And over here at A-Real Talk Podcast, we're going to be definitely getting it in tonight. Shout out to my brother Narcissus the Sick. Shout out to my brother Glitch the Guarantee. We're definitely going to be going in tonight. Live listening party. Everybody's invited. Tap in with us. One of the hottest albums to drop this year. The second one out of E&E Camp. We'll have some more coming. My brothers, the Butcher Boys, you know what I'm saying? We tap in with us live PM later on tonight. And we're going to get straight to it. You know how we do it. And you know we're going to do it like we used to it. But back to this. Y'all see it on the screen. I'm pretty sure some of y'all heard about this, right? Yeah, man. You know, the T app faces massive data breach, right? How many of y'all sit up here and heard about this, right? How many of y'all heard about this? Hold on, let me go real quick. I know y'all heard about this. This is terrible. It's also very, very evident of a lot of things as well, too. You know, I'm going to sit up there and put everything together for y'all. You know what I mean? Of course, that's how we do. We're going to break it down to the very last compound over here at A-Real Talk. You hear me? But the T app is crazy. It reminds me of that one app that was out not too long ago. But in the reverse, where the chicks was talking about the dudes is ready to link up with you married, you can go link up with people when you're married and all that crazy stuff, man. Dolly Madison or whatever it was called. Was a data breach in that one too. Y'all remember that? The little cipher dudes is cheating on their wives and stuff. Dolly Madison or something like that. This app ain't no different, right? This app should tell y'all chicks one thing and one thing only. A lot of y'all are getting clapped by the same guys. That's what this proves right here, right? They got to make websites, brethren. You know what I'm saying? The odds are forever in your favor, brother. Always remember that. In most cities, especially if you black, FBA, you're going to be outnumbered 3 to 5 to black women The numbers might increase when it comes to other groups of women, man. You always going to have the favor. The odds are forever going to be in your favor. I want y'all brothers to know that. I want y'all brothers to understand that. I want y'all brothers to believe that. You hear me? I want y'all brothers to believe that, not just know it and understand it, but believe it, man. Believe it, brother. You are the prize. Right? And I ain't ever going to shy away from saying that. Right? And that's a fact. So that's all it is with this app right here. Right? It's just another way for chicks to convene to try to get information on the same group of guys they all talking to. Really, apps like this just prove how prominent and prevalent this thought culture actually is. If you have the mind to decipher. You know, it's a great business idea from a tech standpoint. I mean, to capitalize off of the industry of social engineering, social media, my bad. Beautiful idea. Right? But see, we don't need to get on apps and stuff like that, man, as men. You know what I'm saying? Especially when it comes to if we in the same city. Like, say, if we're in the same city, it's a good chance that we may come across the same chicks, man. It's just, it just is what it is, man. It just is what it is. So, with that being said, us guys, we don't have to resort, or we don't think to resort to such tactics to get info on y'all girls, y'all ladies. All we gotta do, if we really want to know and we really care, all we gotta do is just, you know what I'm saying? I don't want to say what I'm about to say because that sounds very police-ish. It sounds very police-ish what I was about to say. But we definitely going to do the cat facts check for sure. Yes. I want y'all ladies to understand we going to do the cat facts check amongst our circle of brethren. Yes, we will. Most definitely. I don't know why you would think as a chick it wouldn't be no other type of way. Right? That's one of the ways in which we both are very similar in regards to the opposite sex. Right? That's the things that we do have in common and what makes us alike. We do it too. We definitely going to do a cat fact checks on you. Especially if we think about taking you serious at some point. We're gonna do that cat facts check. That's a fact. What's the cat facts, might you ask? That's coming up on a future show. So if any of you game stealing ass niggas out there is watching, y'all remember y'all heard it first on goddamn it A Real Talk podcast. And I'm not saying I'm a guy that invented this term because I haven't. I didn't. Would never lay claim to it. But in the aspect in which I'm going to break it down, yes. Right? Remember where you heard it here first. See, if we have the Cat Facts app, which one of you niggas can go ahead and have that one, because I'm just so gamed up, I come up with shit like that all the time. Who really gonna capitalize on it? How do you know I haven't already? Right? The T app ain't a new app, y'all. It's been around for like about a year, down there 2 years, but it's not old, but it's not new. I think it came out in 2023, 2024. Right? right? And most of y'all, it might have came out before then. Most of y'all chicks who were not or who were not subscribed to the T prior, or should I say after, what is it? Oh man, I want to say sometime late last year, I'm saying like November 2024. If you subscribe to them after that date, I might be mistaken. It might be before. I know it was in 2024 though, right? If you were subscribed after a certain date, allegedly, according to the T app, owners or whatever, your information wasn't leaked. It was everybody who was subscribed from 2024 and whatever month it was and before. Allegedly. Whatever, right? But, you know what I'm saying? This is funny to me for lots of reasons. But the big picture out of all of this is going to go over a lot of y'all's heads. This is going to go right over your head, right? And I'm going to get to that at the end of the show. But we're going to talk about this right here, though. Listen, man. This app right here don't prove nothing but a lot of y'all chicks not only like the same type of guys, but y'all actually have fucked with the same type of guys, like literally. I mean, and depending on how you look at that, you can look at that as a negative thing or a bad thing. I'm not going to do that, though. I'm just going to look at it as what it is, right? It just shows the level of, how can I say it, man? The level of promiscuity, if you would, amongst chicks, right? And don't always associate promiscuity with sexuality. They're not the same thing. Just because a girl's promiscuous doesn't mean she's being that way sexually. You can be promiscuous in other ways too. I wonder how many of y'all chicks knew that. I wonder how many of y'all dudes knew that. Right? But the app situation is crazy because it's information that we digitally loading up to a digital construct, like I talk to y'all about all the time. To think that you have any anonymity or privacy in this sector is crazy to me. I think that's insane a little bit. I think that's a little insane. But you can sit up here and really think that because you click a certain button or check a box online that somehow your information is really private. Now, depending on what type of situation it is, social media network, whatever, you know what I'm saying? You might have a little bit of privacy as far as you can have a private page to where people who are not your friends, people who you don't can see your content, I guess, but Facebook Meta can absolutely see everything, and they do. I want y'all to don't be so narrow-minded, one-minded, you know what I'm saying, when it comes to this anonymity privacy thing online, because, and even to that extent, it ain't all that guaranteed, because, you know, IP addresses can be tracked and hacked and traced. Even though you think you got some type of private situation, VPNs can be hacked. I know how to do it. And I wouldn't do it or don't do it, but I know how. Just say that. It's very simple, so it's not difficult once you learn how to do it. But one would only know something like that or actually use it if they was trying to use your information for nefarious purposes. Now, see, I don't have no reason to gather people's information. I don't want to know y'all's information like that. I don't need to know about y'all's credit histories and all of that. I don't care. It ain't none of my business. And I'm not in the mind frame of thinking of how I could use it to somehow get a scam off. You know, real ones' minds just don't work like that. I'd rather just put in that work from out of my mind and put effort and energy into that and make something happen with that. You did. That's how we do it, man. But with the T app situation, man, it just goes to show y'all, man, that, you know what I'm talking about, y'all, a lot of y'all mess with the same dudes. In fact, the same guys and the same type of guys. A lot of guys, very promiscuous, which I don't think is a good thing. Now, I know a lot of y'all might not like what I'm about to say. It might make y'all feel some type of way, but I'm just being honest. I'm not even trying to be disrespectful for enough. It's not in a woman's best interest to be promiscuous in any type of way, specifically sexually, but especially more so intellectually, emotionally. And I'm going to say / emotionally, intellectually, because, you know, it takes a little bit of the two to be able to, you know, engage in such ways, especially as an adult, you know. And when you got apps like this is just like a like a beauty shop, you know what I'm saying? Like a girl's locker room situation, if you would. Girl, do y'all know him? Does anybody know this guy? Which, when you think about it, it's not so much of a bad thing, right? As far as a chick wanting to know about a guy she's entertaining, maybe if he, you know what I'm saying, was somebody knows him, or, but y'all gotta also think of what other aspect is connected with that. That's that snitch stuff I be telling y'all about, how we being indoctrinated in programs to be rat bastards against each other, how we've been indoctrinated in program and manipulated and thinking that snitching is cool and accept it as an acceptable thing, like how it has become. When I was young, snitching was absolutely taboo. Hence the saying, snitches get stitches, right? Nowadays, snitches bear witness on the stand, getting niggas booked, you know? So this T app is very, very, you know, how can I say it? It's very, very, you know, smart grid in that way, if you know what I mean. Very intruding, if you would, you know what I'm saying? Because personal information is being exchanged. Now, I don't know as far as like social security numbers and all of that, but I know like guys' addresses, guys' work information, when guys' pictures is uploaded into this app, you know, it cross references with all these chicks, but they know, say, oh yeah, I know him, his name is such and such, and he's such and such. This is information being uploaded to the system. I want y'all to think about this stuff in different terms versus it being like a gender war, male versus female type of thing, man. Think about this as how it affects us all very, very negatively and nefariously, might I add. All y'all chicks is uploading this information via this app, which means it's connected to the cloud, the internet, and the World Wide Web. Although it may be made possible for some of us to be blocked from seeing certain content from the app, from what I understand, this app, men aren't allowed to download it or upload stuff to it or make a profile or something like that. I don't understand. I mean, I guess I would understand though, but I guess for you fuck niggas, y'all would want to know. But real one like me, I wouldn't care about anything about a T app. You know? I wouldn't care nothing about it, to be honest with you. Just like when that sis is your man thing on Facebook was going on. I don't know if it was going on in y'all city, but I know in Columbus it was a thing that was going on like around the time of the pandemic, like 2020, 21 type shit like that. And the sis is your man thing was going on in Facebook, where basically they took that idea and put it in an app form. Somebody capitalized off of it. Kudos to them. But see, now look what happened. You got a data breach. And the information that lots of these chicks who are signed up to these the T, a lot of their information has been leaked. Somebody's hacked into the server, apparently, which isn't hard. And they leaked a lot of information on there. It's a lot of y'all, it's a lot of chicks on here on this T app who got dudes and everything wanting the information. Y'all gotta understand, y'all gotta get past the fuckery, man, get past what it really is, man. It's the uploading of our information to this network, this network of computer systems, which are wirelessly connected now through Wi-Fi, not just fiber optics, but also digitally now. Y'all got to understand that whenever we enter information, any type of information into this system, the unintelligent artificial intelligence is downloading what we are giving it, basically, while at the same time uploading information that it cross-referenced from us back to us in the way that we're being tricked into thinking our brains can't compute or compete with. I'm not going to repeat what I just said. Clip it. Right? And look at this map, man. This map, this map on here is a map of all the chicks whose information was leaked. I think it's a bigger one on here. This is crazy, man. Y'all gotta understand why data breaches are so are so detrimental, you know? Look at that. All over the country, even in Alaska, Hawaii, Caribbean. You feel me? Canada. God damn, dog. Look at that, man. It's crazy. Y'all should see this this map. Y'all's on YouTube tapping in, y'all can see this map. This map is crazy. This is a map of all the chicks whose information has been leaked via this data breach on the T app. All over the country, northern in Alaska, in Canada, in what looks like Cuba, Hawaii, Nova Scotia. Damn. I wonder how many subscribers was on there, man. I'm gonna look for some videos, y'all, because y'all know, listen, man, I keep telling y'all, we got a box clear. And this is what I do like about how YouTube is now, because we just gonna show your talent, your ability to really captivate and hold somebody's attention by just not using a whole bunch of antics, a whole bunch of extras and stuff, man. Because you gotta be real delicate and intricate about what content on YouTube you're using on your platform, because they're giving out copyright strikes. I like that goddamn Halloween candy, Jack. So you gotta get more strategic, you understand me, on how you putting out your still images is good. Still images with audio in the background. But you even gotta watch that nowadays too. Right? I did some research and I found playing the YouTube shorts is cool. You know what I'm saying? That's a good way to use extra, content that, you can't really get hit with too much copyright joints with because, it's a short. Right? But yeah, this is crazy, man. The T app, man, listen here, man. Y'all don't want us to come up with an app called what I said earlier, man. Right? Shout out to our resident brethren, one of our brethren, man, shout out to my brother O'Shea Duke Jackson, man. I rock with O'Shea content, man. I respect what the brother do over there, man. You feel me? Y'all the ones that be all in y'all feeling about. I don't be in my feelings about none of these content creating ass niggas, man. I really, everybody different. Everybody got learn how to interact with each other and how we probably supposed to be interacting with people. Right? You treat it like you would in real life. You know, don't fall in love. I hope y'all paid attention when I was just saying. Right? XL Pro, what's happening, man? Shout out to the homie O'Shea Do Just Living. I give peace and respect to all my fellow content creators, ones who, who have a more audience than me or lesser audience, man. You know what I'm talking about? I'm a journalist, man. I like raw, real, uncut content. I like when I see genuine content. You know, I like when people have the ability to not only keep my attention, but speak eloquently and intelligently and inform on what they talking about. Ain't nothing worse than listening to somebody talk about something like they know what they talk about and they don't know what the hell they talking about. That shit is terrible. Shout out to the homie O'Shea though, man. I keep this and this whole thing with this T app, and it's like I just said, man. You know, and this is why I tell y'all, man, I ain't gonna tell nobody who they should or shouldn't listen to. That's up to you who you should or should listen to, right? But what I notice about social engineering nowadays is people want advice. People are willing to pay for advice. And I think that's a good thing because you should. Information, we live in the information age, and information is valuable. Information is worth something, right? And certain information, you're going to have to be willing to pay for if you want it in order to add on to what you got going on so you can increase what you got going on to be able to make it in this new age, this new era that we is getting into with the smart grid, UN Agenda 2030 for global sustainability, and all of that. Why you think we're being hit with a barrage of this tech all at the same time? Human brain computer interfacing, artificial or virtual reality, or augmented reality, mixed reality, 12D, 7D, all this new tech. I hope y'all paying attention and not just enamored by it's just so cool. This is so cool. That's how they rock us to sleep. By selling it to us in a cool package. Oh, it's cool that you can do this. It's making things easier for us. With the chat GPT and all of that. All this stuff is interconnected with each other. Right? And I want y'all to be able to see that, make that correlation. Right? Because a lot of stuff we see coming out is meant to rock us to sleep and keep us paying attention to bullshit instead of paying attention to the underlying thing, which is the uploading of information into this system from us on each other, even when we don't really even know each other. Y'all gotta understand what the unintelligent artificial intelligence does with all of that information. Let's go, man. Shout out to O'Shea. This girl right here, I've just seen her around social engineering, man. I think she's a beautiful young lady. She be saying some goofy stuff sometimes. Sometimes she be saying, but I mean, the real ones, man, we already know this stuff, man.
Those men, but it's exposing y'all women. It's showing just how dirty and nasty the men that y'all have been dealing with are. Y'all get online with these high standards that you don't have in real life, which is what I always say.
The year was 2005, and the World Wide Web was just developing. And a new website came out called Don'tDateThemGirl.com. You guys back in the early 2000s, you remember?
I remember Don't Date Them Girl. Shout out to O'Shea, man. That nigga O'Shea went back. This is why I respect O'Shea's content, because he does his due diligence. He ain't just up here just celebrity gossip. He connecting the dots, and he used actual facts to make a point with why he's using the celebrity gossip as a focal point to touch on a wider issue, which actually affects us all. So, you know what I'm saying? Shout out to O'Shea, man.
Remember this. The way I found out about this site was that a popular pastor in Sacramento was exposed on the site for basically clapping his member cheeks. All the text messages.
But that's been happening in the church. That's not nothing new. We've been knowing that pastor, deacon, minister, right? Been up there clapping chicks in the church cheeks, man. That ain't nothing new, right? Let's go.
All of everything, picture.
Definitely ain't need no don't date them girl app to know that, but don't date them girl, man, you know, made it. That's what I'm saying. Y'all dudes out there, man, listen here, man. Right. If y'all want to clap different cheeks, I wouldn't suggest you do it because, I mean, I wouldn't. But, I mean, if that's what you want to do, the best option for you to do as a man is to just be single. Just be single. You can clap all the cheeks you want, and you ain't got to, like, be worried about cheating or nothing or lying or nothing like that, because if you just a real one, you would just tell the chicks what it is, and either they will be with it or they would not. And if they decided they would, you would have numerous cheeks to clap with no strings attached, because that's the parameters you set when it comes to dealing with a man like you, right? But see, guys, for the most part, don't do that. I myself, I have been a guy that hasn't done that, right? OG, what's happening, man? My brother OG in the building, man. You know, you gotta keep it 100, man. Don't date them girl was the catalyst, if you would. Don't date them girl was the pioneer. You understand me, in this space. This is back in 2005. Some of y'all weren't even born in 2005.
There's not videos though, were put on the site, and the site was built for women to come on and do exactly just that. They can anonymously submit relationship stories about cheating partners and basically expose men. And this was founded by a lady by the name of Tasha Joseph. And for a while, this site was one of the hottest in America. But the problem with the site was not just its fanfare with women. It was the accuracy about the reviews. Now, in this instance, if you post it onto the site and you expose the man, a man could actually join the site and defend himself, but that wasn't good enough. In 2006, attorneys started filing lawsuits against the website owner for spreading false allegations against their clients.
See? That's where it gets spooky at right there, right? Putting up that false information. But I will always say this, just like I said with the Sis Is Your Man thing on Facebook, the fact that your name is even mentioned in such a space, that's a reflection on you as a man, right? Now, I would rather be a guy discussed amongst a group of chicks as, yeah, I know him, yeah, whatever, but they all couldn't say nothing disrespectful unless they just was upset or disrespectful, because you're going to be known as a nigga who kept it 100 with them from off time. Right. But if you a guy that's being mentioned and stuff like this, they pictures circulating, girls is like, watch out for this guy. No. Watch out for this guy. Right? See, that's why it's just best just to be honest with each other, men and women. Be honest with each other. You get the most, or should I say, you get the best outcome out of people who with which you choose to engage with, interact with, to whatever capacity you do, if you just be honest about your intentions on dealing with them. And that goes for both of us. Right? And that's a fact. You'll see this thing with the guy at the game getting caught on a big screen with a chick who was not his wife. You know, that's why, you know what I'm saying, you got to watch how you move out here, man. You can't be out here married hugged up with a different chick at the goddamn professional sports game, Jack. Like you just incognito, hugged up with another broad. Like, come on, man, you just can't do stuff like that. A lot of y'all dudes is stupid, and a lot of y'all dudes is thirsty. A lot of y'all dudes, rest of the essence of Pimp C, y'all let the little head be the big head out. So that's a reflection on, I ain't gonna say us men, no. I ain't gonna say that's a reflection on us men, because we don't move like that. You know what I'm saying? That's a reflection on y'all cornball goofies dudes out there who just feel the reason to not be honest with a broad. And trust me, I used to be a guy like that at one point. I used to be like that, man. Right? I used to not be honest with chicks, man. But what I will always say, and this is what I stand on, man, whenever you think about a situation, relationship, whatever, that you was engaging with a chick and you wasn't just being honest with her about your intentions or whatever, it almost ended in a bad situation for him. Not bad, like probably like, you know, messed your credit up bad, but bad like things didn't work out. More than likely, y'all probably ended what y'all had going on bad terms, not positive terms. You feel me? And it's just like, you know what I'm saying, when you get to a certain point in life, at some point, you just got to stop doing that. Because it's not conducive to helping you become the person you're meant to be. You're designed to be. Right? And this thing right here just proves, just like old girl said, man, this proves how silly a lot of y'all bros actually are. We talking all this stuff. Y'all be messing with the same goofy ass niggas. Girl, don't mess with this dude right here. It also proves another thing, that most of y'all girls want the exact same type of guys. Put a number 11 in the chat. And I'm talking about to my people tapping in on YouTube. Put a number 11 in the chat if you agree with that. Right? This is crazy, man. We're going to check them cat facts, Jack. I'm telling you right now. You know what I'm saying? We ain't got to go to these extremes, though, man. Because this only applies in certain areas, like, say, cities. It's connected on one network, of course, but you're not really going to be too much, you know what I'm saying? When you come to, when it comes to a site like this, you're only going to be inquiring about your surrounding areas, your area or surrounding area at most and at best. Meaning that a lot of y'all chicks is conferring about the same guy, which means a lot of y'all chicks is messing with the same type of guys, and literally the same guys in a lot of cases, especially depending on what city y'all in. Right? And just think about this, man. All this information being uploaded to guys on this site. How is the unintelligent artificial intelligence going to be able to tell what information is accurate and which information is not? I wonder if the chicks is even contemplating that why they engage with such an app. Not only that, what the unintelligent artificial intelligence is downloading from you, while at the same time uploading stuff back to you via cross-reference from everybody else's information about this guy. This guy I'm talking about on the screen. Don't know, I'm just using him as an example. Right? Or even go as far to contemplate that the unintelligent artificial intelligence is going to decide what it's going to file you in as it's going to judge you, quantify you based off of the accuracy of the information you give it. Man, I know I've been getting a little bit deep with this smart grid shit, though, but man, y'all who got ears to hear, y'all hear what I'm saying, man. And they use these type of apps, this type of tech to get more information out of us, not even just about us, but from each other or about each other from each other, tricking us into giving it information, all different types, all different perspectives, all different aspects, because not everybody's going to have the same thing to say about this guy, even though they all can say mutually common things about this guy. It's something that this person knows about this person that this person doesn't know, and vice versa. And the unintelligent artificial intelligence with its technical capability can cross-reference all of it and get to know exactly who each and one of us are, developing a digital profile of us. Man, y'all better understand how deep this shit go, man. It's more than just basically, you know what I'm saying, displaying how silly a lot of y'all girls is and how y'all like the same type of guys. Cause it just proved that y'all all mess with the same type dudes, man. Do you guys know this? Do any of y'all know this guy? That's what I'm saying. I'm an incognito type of guy. I'm like one of the most known, unknown guys you will ever meet. And I like that. I like that I created that air of anonymity about myself, even though I know a lot of people. A lot of people, man. Lots. That's a skill you want to learn and get down, brethren. You hear me? You know? The most known unknown. You did. Don't ever want to be one of these guys being talked about on a website by a whole bunch of random chicks because they want to find out information on you because maybe they have already gave the cheeks. Maybe they thinking about it. And understand that's what this site is all about. That's what this app was all about. That proves another thing, ladies, that a lot of y'all absolutely love getting y'all's cheeks clapped by random guys. And when by random, I don't mean you just like, in some situations, it might even go down like that. I'm not talking about you just met him, the first day you met him and he clapping your cheeks. I know meeting random people mean people who you don't know have met like in your area, especially out and about in actual life. That's what makes it random. Right? That just shows how a lot of y'all getting them cheeks clapped, man. It proves that. Whether you understand how it does or not is irrelevant. If you don't, and that's crazy because half of the chicks who interact with this app probably really don't understand how it works and what it actually, or should I say the purpose of it actually is. They think the purpose of it is to find out about some nigga who they done gave some pussy to, or thinking about giving some pussy to, or whatever, right? So they can get as much information on this guy if they can before they make that decision or not. Understand that was the base premise of this app. Only one who's ganged up could even understand that. Also, like I said, showing the level of promiscuity in today's women. This is not race specific at all. Lots of girls are on this app. Y'all see how many girls was on that app? I just showed y'all that map across the continent, goddammit. Literally. Across the continent. You hear me? The whole North American continent. Right? From Mexico to Canada. Hundreds of thousands, if not millions of girls. While y'all sitting up, look at the irony of this, man. Look at the irony of this situation. While y'all uploading all this information, all of this information, mind you, may not be accurate and true and factual, right? About a guy that, depending on what city and area, probably done clap y'all's cheeks. Or you were planning on letting clap your cheeks, but you wanted to find out about this guy before you made that decision. Like I said, to do it or not to do it. Understand, y'all, that's what the sole purpose of the chicks using this app for. If I want to find out what type of nigga this is before I give him some pussy. Okay, let me take that. What type of guy this is before I give him some box. And that's not race specific. This is Asian girl, whatever. Understand that, y'all. I want y'all to know that. The number one premise for this app, that just show how, like I said, the level of promiscuity among y'all chicks, man. Y'all ain't supposed to be out here just getting clapped up by different guys. You know? I don't know if y'all knew that or not. I mean, if you choose to do it, hey, that's on you. You know, I'm not telling you not to do it. I'm just saying that it's not conducive for you developing into the woman you designed to be if you're out here getting clapped up, man. That's just not it. That ain't it. That's not the path to womanhood, getting clapped up by random dudes, dating them all. That's not it, ladies. Trust me, it's not. But if you choose to do it, which is your right to do, not gonna applaud you doing it, hell no. But I mean, if you want to do it, that's on you. Expect and accept everything that come along with it. And that's what the whole reaching of this information on this app is like, just crazy to me, right? It's wild to me, man. So many bras uploading information about guys who more than likely crap you chicks up. All of it not even accurate. Different perspectives from different chicks. Convening on this app, paying the subscription, and just uploading all this information as the app's unintelligent artificial intelligence algorithm cross-references all this information to give y'all the ability to get an accurate depiction of what type of person he is, even personal shit. You know, it wasn't even, and this is why this probably happened too. Because if they would have had this in place, it probably would have protected y'all's information a little bit more too, ladies. Because as y'all was uploading information about these guys, not all of it accurate, very accurate and factual information about y'all has been leaked out. Ain't that funny how the technology works? Ain't that funny that as y'all sitting up here kikiing and cuckooing and cacaing and she and fooling about niggas and trying to let clap y'all up, or niggas you're thinking about let clap up, y'all uploading all this information about God, all this information about brethren. Some of it true, who knows if it all is. And in order for you to do that, you have to actually upload your actual information, your actual credit card information, your actual personal identification information, which has now been leaked all across the nation. Peep the alliteration. I'm cold, man. Yeah, they do, OG, man. That's what I'm saying, man. And that's why us brothers, man, real ones like myself, that's why we interact with y'all, conduct ourselves amongst y'all the way we do. See, real nigga like me ain't lying about shit. It is what it is, Jack. Either you going to be with it or you're not. Flat out. Right? And that's in whatever endeavor I'm having with a heifer. No, with a woman. You know what I'm talking about? This is some boy shit right here for you as a man to be even mentioned on such a site. But at the same time, it's even worse thing I personally think for y'all chicks. It exposes a lot. Because we can gauge a collective agreement. We can gauge a collective mindset based off of this incident right here, seeing that hundreds of thousands, if not millions of chicks were subscribed to this app. All y'all gotta do is go to your Googler and type in the T app, and all this will pop up. And look at that map. And it'll show you all across the nation, in Alaska, Canada, East Coast Canada, West Coast Canada, and fucking Hawaii, even what looks like in Cuba, where this data breach leaked all this information. Ain't that funny how the tech work, though, y'all? People, what I'm saying, though, in order for you to get access to this platform, to upload information, now, mind y'all, different people uploading different information from a different perspective, or even the same information from a different perspective about this person to a site. Y'all got to understand that the unintelligent artificial intelligence is going to cross-reference all that information, and based off of it, it's going to get a depiction of who this person is, right? Now, if all this information isn't accurate, factual information, the unintelligent artificial intelligence may, at some point, not be able to decipher between the two. And in exchange, you're also uploading your exact, actual, factual, personal identification information, as in your credit card number, or your debit card number, your social security number, your address, your phone, in exchange for having access to this platform. Who's really winning and benefiting in this? And then also, like I say, this representation, and please don't think that the company or the people who make these type of apps and the big platforms like Android and Google and all that, don't think that they're not archiving all of this info and using it for whatever purposes they can use it for, because trust me, information is very, very expensive and very, very valuable, especially on us. They want to know as much things as they possibly can, true and false. Understand how diabolical that is. Everything true and false that the unintelligent artificial intelligence could ever hear about you from as many sources as possible is going to use all of that information as it cross-references your actual information. It has access to your factual personal identifier information, your social, birth records, medical records, all of that, all your social media, which you have to use your actual, your state driver license, all of that. It gets a depiction of you. And I want y'all to understand the significance of that moving forward into this system and structure that's coming in now that we all acting like ain't happening, but it's happening right in our face. Right? And this incident right here with the T app is a prime example of what I be talking about when I be telling y'all that the smart grid is now here. Right? This is crazy, man.
September 2006, the Miami News-Times elaborated on a fabricated profile created to demonstrate that the website was dangerous. By 2007, ABC News referred to Don'tDateThem as a revenge site, and on the same day, the O'Reilly Factor referred to Don't Date 'Em Girl as a hate site.
Right, this is a hate site, and this is where the early stages of uploading personal information, especially video and audio, specifically video, right, of pictures online. That's why it's considered a sex crime. What they call it? If you post somebody's news or something like that, or post a video, if you have somebody in a sexually compromised situation, what they call it, man? I forget something they call it, a sex crime, or goddamn it, I can't think of what it is right now. But y'all know what I'm talking about, though, right? And that is a federal crime too. I want y'all to understand that. Revenge porn. Revenge porn is absolutely a federal offense, which could land you in a federal joint. So I would be very careful about the videos that you may have of somebody, whether you're a male or female, and really think twice about if that's something you want to put on social media because you want to expose somebody. Everybody want to try to expose something. Expose something that don't mean fuck all to anything important at all. exposing bullshit. Who was fucking who or who was doing this with who. We don't care about that bullshit. You want to expose something that benefits us all, right? Like UN Agenda 2030 for global sustainability. Expose that. Talk about that. Now, or don't talk about it, right? But don't sit up there and act like you're talking about something important and you ain't talking about nothing. You're talking about a whole bunch of bullshit. I know because I do it at times. At least I'll admit it when I'm doing it for strictly entertainment and when I'm being informative, right? Most of the time, I'm very serious, right? But this right here, this is a serious situation right here. And I think with the whole gender war, girls convening and all that, getting information and showing the level of promiscuity amongst the women and how they portray a certain way online, but they all convening together to get information on the exact same type of guys that they claim they all like, but they all are giving their box to. Oh my God, man. I keep telling y'all chicks, if y'all want to know about men, you need to come talk to men. Y'all are qualified to speak to each other, give each other game, information, knowledge, wisdom on us. Not all of y'all, very few of y'all. Most of y'all don't be having a clue of what y'all be talking about. And just because you got hella bodies under your belt from dudes crapping your cheeks, just because you got a couple different baby dads, that don't mean you're an expert on men. It actually means you're complete. It actually means that you're not successful with men. We'll just say that. Right? Y'all just need to stop listening to each other when it comes to us. Because most of y'all, majority of y'all don't know what the hell y'all talking about. Y'all want to know about men, y'all need to come talk to men. I'm not even specifically saying me. I'm just talking about men in general. Come talk to us. Don't talk to each other. Y'all give each other the absolute worst advice ever. Stop listening to each other. It's not doing y'all any good. Cheyenne Bryant. And that's all I'm going to say. Cheyenne, Lion, Bryant. And that's the reason why I be sitting here looking at social engineering like I know a lot of y'all do, some of y'all women included, and y'all be seeing the goofy shit bras be saying. You just be wanting to be like, bitch, shut up. Just be quiet. Stop talking. Right? And that's what a lot of y'all need to stop doing. Especially to each other. Like, seriously, man. Let's go.
By 2010, all of the profiles of men were removed. And by 2016, the site was no longer accessible. But as my granddaddy used to say,
the players change, but the game remains the same.
He's right, you know.
The year is 2025. And that's 20 years ago from when Don't Date 'Em Girl launched. And now we have something a little bit new. It's called T.
This guy brother's picture all up on there, you know. But you got to think about this, fellas. We upload pictures to our social engineering / social media, what y'all call it. I call it social engineering because that's what it is. We upload these pictures to our Instagram, to our Facebook, to our TikTok, to our LinkedIn, to our Snapchat, to our Discord, to our Truth Social, to whatever social YouTube, to whatever social engineering social media platform you use, you're uploading pictures. Do you think those pictures are just sitting on your? No. Those pictures are all being archived by Facebook, Meta. Right? We're giving it the information. What do I always tell y'all? I tell y'all that the unintelligent artificial intelligence doesn't have the ability to create. It doesn't have the ability to do that. It can only mimic, duplicate, copy, manipulate. You understand me? Duplicate. Impersonate. It doesn't have the ability to create. I want y'all to understand that about this technology, man. It can only operate off of what we give it. But with its huge connection to a global network of literally millions of different networks, it can cross-reference the information and compute at a much higher rate than what we're being told we can. Right? Listen to what I just said. What we're being told we can, not what we actually can. Right? So when you upload this information to one of these apps, man, y'all gotta understand what's actually going on. Like I say, y'all sitting up here thinking y'all keep keying with each other about different niggas who, like I say, y'all done let clap them cheeks or plan on letting clap them cheeks, want to clap them cheeks, but you want to find out this and this and that before you do that. Like I say, y'all gotta understand, y'all giving all y'all's information up in exchange for this. And now this data breach happening, and a lot of y'all's personal information have been leaked. Information that people can use to very nefarious reasons. Right? Because a lot of y'all gotta understand, a lot of these girls who upload information to the T, you know, some of these girls got boyfriends, fiancés, husbands, I would imagine. And it just goes to expose the thottery, this whole thought culture. This is also goes to show that women might be a little bit more promiscuous than men. It's more y'all than it is of us, so I mean, it only makes sense. And I think that's one factor that a lot of chicks, even us guys, take into consideration. Y'all gotta understand, specifically, especially my black sister, y'all outnumber us by damn near 3 million. Like 3 million. There's 3 million more of y'all than it is of us. And we only spread out in like 14 major cities in our large numbers where the majority of us are. Right? Like I said, this T app is a reflection on y'all, not us. And I'm not even specifically saying black, I'm talking about all women, because not just black women or even majority white women use this app, I don't think. I mean, maybe it was majority white women, right? But a lot of women use this app, y'all. This goes to show how promiscuous a lot of y'all are. How this whole dating thing, it's just terrible. They're going on hella dates, linking up, letting dudes clap your cheeks. You feel me? Exchanging war stories. We change war stories. Outlaws on the ride, the other niggas out the spot. Out here changing clap stories with chicks on different dudes. Like, oh yeah, I used to mess with him. Listen here. And here goes some game for all my young brethren that may be tapping in and listening. Right? When you hear these chicks say, oh yeah, I used to talk to him, that means she used to let that nigga clap her cheeks. Or she has let that nigga clap her cheeks once or more, possibly. Understand that, young brethren, for y'all that don't know. Oh, I used to talk to him, yeah, she used to let that nigga clap her cheeks. Or he has clapped her cheeks. Right? And that's a fact. You feel me? You hear me? Right? You did? Right? Y'all know I ain't lying, man. I used to talk to him. And that's the first thing, y'all girls who don't know that too. Pay attention to that. Y'all talking to a chick, to a friend, a girl who you just befriending, and you know, y'all get to chopping it up about whatever. You're like, oh, I used to, if it come across a situation like, girl, I used to talk to him. Oh yeah, you can best believe that's if it's a dude who she know and you know, and she say it first too, like, oh yeah, girl, I used to talk to him. Like she let you know all the time, like, yeah, I used to fuck that nigga. You feel me? You did. Y'all know I ain't lying. Y'all know I ain't lying, man. Y'all know I ain't lying, man. Let's go. Shout out to Ocean.
Remember, the players changed, but the games remain.
Imagine being able to build anything, for any reason, in any style.
The listening party on later tonight, man.
And the same. And T is an app that pretty much does the same thing as Don'tDateHimGirl.com with one difference. Well, number one, it's on a app, but number two, well, check this out.
Let's talk about the T app and whether it's legal. If you don't know the T app, it's like an app version of the Are We Dating the Same Guy Facebook group. Basically, it's a platform for women to anonymously gossip, post pictures, ask information about men. Although men are the subject and they are what's being talked about, it doesn't let men join. It also has screenshot blocking, which aims to make it so that men can't know that they're being talked about. And you can even set up alerts for guys' names, and it gives you a notification when that person is being talked about. There are some legal and ethical concerns with this app.
Now, as you can see, the stark difference is, at least with Don'tDateHimGirl.com, you could come on and defend yourself as a man, but it's only for men. And so you can't even screenshot and say, hey, somebody is talking about you on this app. I mean, somebody could come on and say that you have, you know, all kind of doodle in your drawers, or your breast smell like booty and cheese. I mean, somebody could say that you got a clapathon tech for self-clapalization. Somebody could say anything about you and you just can't defend yourself, whether the allegations are true or not, or maybe something is true and you don't want anybody else to know. And the reality is you don't know which person is doing it. But wait, there's more.
Defamation being the biggest one. If things are said about a certain person that are not true, because things are anonymously posted and the app provides a platform for things like that to be posted, the app could be held liable. Another thing they could be sued for is discrimination and gender exclusivity. The app is designed and made exclusively for women, and the app requires you to verify that you are a woman before you can even use the app. All it takes is for one guy to come around and say, hey, I want to use the app, and this app is discriminating against me because I'm a man.
Now, the curator.
Right. Well, people, what he just said, though, man. Right? People, what he just said. I'm going to play it back, right?
The app could be held liable. Another thing they could be sued for is discrimination and gender exclusivity. The app is designed and made exclusively for women, and the app requires you to verify that you are a woman before you can even use the app. All it takes is for one guy to come around and say, hey, I want to use the app, and this app is discriminating against me because I'm a man.
Now,
right now, think about when I talk to y'all, right, about especially in these digital spaces, man. Right? Hold
on. Being the biggest one. If things are said about a certain person that are not true.
Right. Think about when I be talking to y'all about libel laws, defamation of character assassination, digitally, online. Understand it is also a federal offense to make up lies about somebody, specifically a public figure, and spread them to the public that would in turn cause this person to lose business, reputation be, shattered in some form or fashion, and it's hurt their business as well. Weakened their reputation, soiled their reputation based off of lies. Understand that is a federal offense, man. up to I think a $250,000 fine, and I think like 8 or like 2 to 8 in the Fed joint, man. Bible ain't no bullshit ass federal law to be fucking with. So websites like, or should I say apps like the T, can actually be harboring criminal activity. What I be telling y'all about HR 1955, the Violent Radicalization and Homegrown Terrorist Prevention Act. See, I can always bring all of this stuff full circle together. This could be considered ideologically based violence. Because what happens as a result of an app like the T, you get a lot of girls in there who may cross-reference some information about a guy, some of it true, some of it not. All of that leading to people getting exposed, maybe marriages being ruined, people being publicly ridiculed. You can upload pictures and videos of guys who like, this guy has a whole wife and all of that stuff. Man, that stuff can lead to other stuff, man. This is where the ideologically based violence come in, and then what do I keep telling y'all with this? It can cause somebody to possibly potentially become violently radicalized. And that is not always a physical thing. You don't have to physically put your hands on somebody or say something out your mouth to somebody for the unintelligent artificial intelligence to consider that to be ideologically based violence, or to deem you have been violently radicalized. Violently radicalized or violent radicalization isn't always physical, according to HR 1955, which is incorporated with all these new tech laws. That's why all these copyright laws and stuff is coming up on platforms like YouTube. All the censorship stuff coming up on platforms like TikTok and Facebook and Instagram and X, Twitter. This whole thing happening with the T app is very, very a catalyst event, much like that Sony breach a couple years ago. Y'all remember that? Put a number 11 in the chat if you remember the Sony Studios information breach of a couple years ago. Y'all better understand what this stuff means, man. As our information is being traded on the open market for billions and trillions of dollars, and we ain't getting cut in on it. I don't think a lot of us understand the amount of revenue that is generated from the exchanging, cross-referencing, uploading, tracking and tracing of information. I don't think y'all understand it as a whole industry. It's $1 trillion industry. I don't think a lot of us even understand that it goes to that level. Shout out to O'Shea, let's go.
Because things are anonymously posted and the app provides a platform for things like that to be posted, the app could be held liable. Another thing they could be sued for is discrimination and gender exclusivity. The app is designed and made exclusively for women, and the app requires you to verify that you are a woman before you can even use the app. All it takes is for one guy to come around and say, hey, I want to use the app, and this app is discriminating against me because I'm a man.
Now, the curator is making a very interesting point. This is the issue that Don't Date 'Em Girl faced in a way, because while there was people spreading false narratives on Don'tDateEmGirl.com, the difference is now men can come on and say, I want to join the app, and then I can't join the app. It's a different issue that Don'tDateEmGirl.com had to face. In this instance, if you're a man and you want to be on the app, you're excluded. You can't join. But do we have any evidence of something like this happening in men winning a lawsuit in their favor? Rewind! The year is 2020, and there is a nightclub called Omnia Nightclub. It was located in San Diego's Gas Lamp Quarter. And of course, they had something called Ladies Night. This is something that's always happened amongst Americans.
Got Ladies Night over here. I will talk to every Thursday, man. It's so much stuff I want to talk about for Ladies Night. I don't know. I'm gonna throw it up in the air, but Ladies Night, I was gonna save this, but now it's some other stuff that came up too. Ladies' night is Thursday night, y'all. Y'all can come over here. We chop it up, man, about things. Every now and again, we might have a beautiful guest on the show, a beautiful lady who's doing her thing out here. I always recognize real women on my show. Yes, I do. I love y'all to death. You understand what I'm saying? If you don't believe me, go check out the archives on them Thursday nights. You'll see all the beautiful women who I've had interviewed on my show. You did. You understand me? Smash that like button, click on subscribe to the page. Let's go.
Erica, they try to get the ladies to come in, but what ladies' night will do is they'll let the ladies in for free, and then the men will have to pay. Well, then a group of men got smart. They actually sued this particular club, and they said, listen, in order for us to get in, we were made to pay full price on entry, while women were let in for free or at discounted rates at the ladies' night event. They also complained that they were frisked by security before entering the club, but women were not. And the claims in this class action date back to 2015. And of course, this club closed because of this big ass lawsuit. Now,
If you're a web designer, here are 4 Wix Studio features you gotta know.
know if they actually got the money, but the judge approved a $7 million settlement for these men suing a bar over a simple ladies' night admission fee. So could this app be in trouble for that? Hell yeah. But wait, there's more.
She's like, you could post a picture of your man or the old man you used to talk to or a man that you want to talk to, and people will rate them a red flag or a green flag, and there's comments, and everything is anonymous. You could write hella comments and say whatever you could say.
And see, that's the app. That's the thing about the unintelligent artificial intelligence. I just was touching on that earlier. Y'all think y'all anonymous. No, y'all anonymous to each other. Y'all not anonymous to the platform. Y'all not anonymous to the to Google. You're not anonymous to the Homeland Security, to national security. No, you are not anonymous. They know they watching all of that. All of that is being archived. You can believe the T app, the people who created that, they have connections with Homeland Security, right? The what's the name? I think I'm forgetting the name of the FCC, right? Google, right? All these big major tech platforms, you can best believe that they all are in business with each other. And it might be anonymous to me. I might not be able to know who's uploading information about me, but they definitely know who uploading information about me. They know. And they know about you doing it. So it's not so anonymous. I want y'all to understand that. And understand the flukiness in that. Understand how the unintelligent artificial intelligence is tricking us into not trust each other or look each other shady, like, and then, right, and then put each other in levels and categories, basically siphoning and section ourselves off from each other. Divide and conquer. Right? And then, chicks will tend to not tell the truth when they're not. What I've gathered over my experience with y'all chicks is that if given the opportunity to not identify yourself, right, when it comes to the information you may give, especially considering a guy, y'all will almost not be honest all the way, right? But if you held to a degree of account, like say you not anonymous, we're going to know it's you saying this, you tend to be a little bit more accurate with your information, right? And listen to this girl right here. You can be anonymous. You can find out about a dude who you used to mess with, dude who you mess with right now, a dude who you want to mess with. Come on, man. My brother Big E in the building. What's happening, man? Talking about this T-app breach. You heard about this, Big E? All these broads in the frenzy all across the nation. That's what y'all freaky asses get for wanting to know information about dudes you done clap, dudes who you done let clap, or you want to clap or was thinking about letting clap. That's all the T app is about. You heard she just validated what I said. This app was the whole premise of this app.
Yeah, but wait, there's more.
She's like, you could post a picture of your man or the old man you used to talk to or a man that you want to talk to, and people will rate them a red flag or a green flag, and there's comments, and everything is anonymous. You could write hella comments and say whatever. You could say was weak, they stink, they have kids, they're a deadbeat, they beat on women. You can say whatever you want about them, and they can't do anything because they don't have access to the app, because you got to take a picture of yourself to prove that you're a woman. So why I get into the app today, y'all, and I'm not thinking that it's like real. You know, like I'm thinking like, oh yeah, they're gonna expose people, but I don't think I'm gonna be knowing any of the people that's on there, right? So I get in, I'm scrolling, I don't see nobody I know, right? I don't see nobody. And I scroll a little bit more.
Boy, yo,
sit
your stupid ass down. Who the you think you is?
So this lady,
that's all it's about. Like I told y'all, see, I'm too ganged up to not even like be able to decipher this out of this situation. That's all this app is about. It's about chicks convening to talk about dudes who they didn't already let clap their cheeks, dudes who they want to clap them cheeks, or who they thinking about letting clap them cheeks. I just want to know what y'all can tell me about this dude before I give this nigga some pussy. That's what it's all about. And y'all gonna give each other the worst advice possible. And even more wild, if you even more wild, what I will say is that y'all chicks will go on a site, an app like the T, and find out some very detrimental, very contrary, very very questionable suspect, I would even say, info about a guy, and still get a nigga some pussy. I mean to knock my phone down. Oh man, still get that nigga some box, man. Still get that nigga the cheeks. What's wrong with y'all, man? What's wrong with y'all, man? Huh? Hey, man, that's why I say just be honest. Listen, brothers, just be honest with these chicks, man. Just tell them the truth, man. Tell them what your intentions is. That way, you will weed out the chicks who is, and you would get, you know what I'm saying? Because, you know, honesty goes a long way. I'm going to just say that, man. It goes a long way, brother. Honesty is what's going to lead you to the type of woman you actually really want, not who you just want to fuck. Now, if you just want to clap cheeks, then, hey, you need to be even more honest. Because there's a lot of chicks, according to this app, according to the T, there's lots of chicks who want to get clapped with no strings attached. This app, listen, ladies, this security breach with the T app proves how much y'all want to like to get clapped up with no strings attached. So y'all talk about y'all want to be in relationships and all of this. That's bullshit. A lot of these chicks running around thinking they like us, and they just want to get clapped. They want to have a roster. They just want to use your energy, your masculinity, your money. If you're gonna be stupid and give it to them, which I think is not as much as your energy and your masculinity. I think that's way more valuable than any money you could ever give a broad. Chicks be like, he choked his last girl. I like being choked, girl. Yeah, the hypocrisy is utterly astounding, man. It is utterly astounding. Do you hear me? Utterly. Right? I'm going to drop the link, man. We got a little bit of more time to go. You know what I'm talking about? Hold on, I didn't even mean to do that. Let me pull that back and forth. I didn't even do that. Ain't nothing like an old ghetto-ass, ratchet-ass hood white chick, man. Ain't nothing like it. A lot of you niggas like them type of bras, man. If I would mess with a white girl, I wouldn't mess with a white girl that's a white girl. I don't want to mess with a white girl who grew up in the hood. You might as well mess with a black girl. Right? That's just, my take on that. That's my take on that. But yeah, though, y'all, man. Let me sit here and drop this link for y'all, man. Some of y'all might want to come up and spit your game and talk your ish, man. I'll let it get some of y'all ladies' opinion, some of y'all brothers' opinion on this. Have y'all heard about this? I know some of y'all know about this. This is big. It's everywhere. Everybody talking about it. But I want y'all to understand that this is bigger than just showing the ratchetness of a lot of chicks in the country. It's deeper than that, man. And that's the main thing that I want to focus on whenever y'all hear me talking about stuff like this. I mean, I know how broads are, right? The very fact that an app like the T exists, like I said, it could only exist if chicks was supporting that. Because dudes, we don't get down like that. Now, some of you hoe ass niggas that do. Some of you hoe ass niggas was trying to get up on that site and keep with the broad, trying to get some information on the nigga. You know what I'm talking about? A lot of you old girl ass, broad ass niggas was probably sitting here putting on makeup and lipstick and goddamn lace front rigs, trying to take a picture, tricking the unintelligent artificial intelligence into thinking that you's a bride. Oh, gee, did you hear what I just said, man? I said there was a lot of you niggas, white niggas, black niggas, Asian niggas, Latino niggas, all you niggas was sitting up there putting on lipstick and wigs, trying to take a picture to look like a bride. So the unintelligent artificial intelligence would think you was a broad, because they say only women, only females, chicks can be a part of the T. You have to prove that you are a woman. So I can guarantee you with some of you dudes up there putting on wigs and makeup and shit, trying to look like a broad just to be able to get access so y'all can kiki with the broads. Like, y'all know, I know, dude. Yeah, I know, dude. Hey, yo. Hey, pause, man. Can I get a hashtag, hey, yo, pause in the comment section? Hey, yo. and I mean, that's not surprising, right? A lot of you niggas want to be like these chicks. Y'all want to do the shit chicks do. I even see you niggas doing that Nicki Minaj challenge, man. I was like, can the chicks have anything? No wonder they want to be like us, because y'all want to be like them. They like, man, fuck it, we are equal. They can do what we can do, then we can do what they can do. And that's crazy. Oh, Nicki Minaj telling balancing act ass niggas out here, man. Damn, that should be pissing me off though, for real, man. I ain't gonna perk to you, man. When y'all be seeing y'all chicks do the stuff bras do, I'm like, can the bras have anything? Can they just keep that? And I think personally, ladies, that Nicki Minaj challenge, I like that challenge. I think that's a very feminine challenge, because you're gonna have to be in shape to be able to do that, especially when it comes to bouncing on something like a Pringles can or something like that. Oh, you're gonna have to be in shape to do that. So shout out to all the sisters, you know what I'm talking about, who out there killing that old Nicki Minaj challenge. I think that's dope personally. Right. Yeah, Wesley Snipes, rest in the essence to Patrick Swayze, John Leguizamo ass niggas, man. Niggas want to be the bra so bad. They want to kiki and Chi with a bra so bad. You know, hey, OG, you know it was some niggas that put on wig and makeup, or tranny niggas, actual transformers who just sit up there and try to upload. Hey, yo. Hey, man, that's wild, man. So literally, even when it comes to such a thing as this app, the chicks can't have nothing. Because I know it was some of you old trans gentleman ass, broad ass dudes taking pictures with your old made up ass face, trying to trick the unintelligent artificial intelligence into thinking that you's a broad. I wonder if the technology is advanced enough to tell that one of you transformer ass dudes is really a guy, a male. I wonder if the unintelligent artificial intelligence can do that. Now think about it like this. It absolutely can. Let me tell you why. If you ever work somewhere where you have to do facial recognition, eye recognition, the unintelligent artificial intelligence. If you ever had to upload anything, like you ever been arrested before, if you ever had like a mug shot, if you ever had like, you got a lot of pictures on your social engineering, they got your facial structure down pat. Please believe it. Do not think that it does not. This is how I want to encourage y'all to start thinking when it comes to this technology. I want y'all to assume that it knows everything about you. Don't ever think that your level of anonymity as in relation to what the unintelligent artificial intelligence knows about you is something similar to what we don't know about you. Those that have ears to hear that heard what I just said know what I just said. I'm gonna repeat everything. Yeah, it was there, but yeah, it was dudes trying to sign up. So just imagine how they was trying to, what faces they was trying to make as a guy to try to trick the unintelligent artificial intelligence into thinking it was a chick. When you a masculine, manly man such as myself, look at my structure on my face. Ain't nothing feminine about this. Ain't nothing, nigga. This is all man right here. Even Wesley Snipes and John Leguizamo and Patrick Swayze with they square ass chins didn't look convincing as women. They look like dudes trying to look like chicks, like how most of y'all dudes do. Even y'all that got surgery, we can still tell you're a guy unless you done had that one surgery, that 100+ bands type surgery. We can tell you're a guy. Pause. This is wild, man. This is just absolutely insane and crazy. Ridiculous. Shout out to O'Shea, man.
Lady has joined, and even though she has a boyfriend and her boyfriend isn't on there,
why are you joining this if you got a boyfriend? If you got a boyfriend and you're joining this app to get information on your boyfriend, that just proves how much of a goofy broad you is. You messing with a dude who you don't trust enough to where you're going to enter his information, his image into an app where thousands, hundreds of thousands, maybe even millions of different chicks have access to, not caring about how this could possibly potentially affect his career, his business, his reputation, his image, or any of that. Because since y'all chicks can upload anonymously and chicks can just say anything, how is it ever going to be any real accurate information? And then, like I say, when the information does become accurate, it just proves that a lot of y'all fucking the same dudes, or about to get fucked by the same dudes, or have been fucked by the same dudes. So who is the app really exposing? In the attempt to assassinate someone else's character, you only assassinate your own. That is a quote by me, Virgil Berry, aka Stacks with the Facts. I said that. That's my saying. That's why I don't do character assassination over here. I don't have a desire or a need to. It don't benefit me. I have no desire to make somebody look bad. Anything I say on anybody is absolute facts. And it's wild, man. I just think it's wild, man. I think it's crazy, personally, this whole situation. I really do. Because it exposed a lot about y'all chicks, man. And, please believe the chicks on this site represent the overwhelmingly mass majority of chicks. Now, notice I didn't say women. Females, chicks, broads. When I'm talking about broads, females, chicks, bitches, hoes, whatever they all, I'm going to take hoes out of that. But anything else, thoughts, we talking about the same group of chicks. We're not talking about women. Women aren't the same as those broads. They're different. Right. Can we collectively all agree on that? So I don't want to hear nobody saying over here on A Real Talk, why she got to be a bitch? Because I said she's a bitch. That's why. Notice I don't never call women bitches. I refer to women as women. I love women. I adore women. I like bitches. tolerate business, but I don't love business. Right? You did. We about to get up out of here, man. If nobody want to hit the link, nobody want to come up and spit their game, talk their ish, add on to the conversation or nothing, that's cool. Hey, listen here, man. Stop fucking with so many apps. Every app you get, you have to upload some of your personal info into it. All these apps are cross-referencing all your information, and they're all getting different versions of you, aspects of you, digital, residual self-image of you. And the same residual self-image that you have on Facebook, the many different ones you can have on just Facebook alone is being cross-referenced with the many different residual self-images of yourself you can have on Instagram. Mind you, Instagram and Facebook is all owned by the same company. Same goes for YouTube. You're on YouTube. You can have multiple pages on YouTube. All different digital residual self-images of you. All of these are monetized. You don't have control over all of them. You don't reap the benefits from the different avenues and lines of information they connect. Do y'all understand what I'm saying to y'all, man? This is where digital DID is coming into play. Dissociative identity disorder. We got so many apps, we got so many profiles on so many platforms. We are losing even grip on our digital self, the residual image. I'm talking about the residual self-image projection, the digital projection of our mental selves, or should I say the mental projection of our digital selves. We don't even understand how this is causing digital honeycombing, digital compartmentalization, and all these different digital aspects of ourselves, right, can be programmed. I wonder how much of y'all is picking up what I'm putting down, right? And that's why the game is to be sold and not told. Jack, listen here. Later on this evening, y'all. Now, I don't know if I'm getting the correct information from this. Let me cut this off. All right, then TikTok. I gotta check something. We're in the TikTok right now. Right? Right? Now, I want to make sure that I'm getting accurate information here for y'all. As I was doing a show, that's why I say a certain. All right, so niggas just let me know when, man, because I already got it posted. So just y'all figure out what y'all going, if y'all gonna be able to, whatever, if you're gonna be able to do it or not, or what time you're gonna be available. Just let me know ASAP. Because I already got it posted for 9 o'clock tonight. You know what I'm saying? Tentatively, I'm gonna say tentatively. I got it posted. I got it tentatively, but we more than likely gonna have a listening party later on tonight. I ain't gonna go to that. I'm gonna just wait till I know for a fact for sure. But yeah, though, y'all, man, we about to get up out of here, man. Listen here, man. I'm not gonna tell y'all to stop being promiscuous, man. Y'all grown, y'all liberated, sexually liberated. Chicks, y'all can do whatever y'all want with y'all box, man. Just understand it's a lot that come with that. You know what I'm saying? You only gonna be able to get that stupid shit off on these stupid dudes out here. Real ones like myself, we ain't going at all. We're gonna continue to have our way and do what we want. And that's the reason why a lot of y'all ain't getting wiped up too, to be honest with y'all, man. You know what I'm saying? I ain't gonna tell y'all what to do, what not to do. Y'all do whatever. Y'all keep doing what y'all want to do, and y'all gonna keep getting the same. The craziest keep doing something the same and think something different gonna happen out of it. Right? I would encourage y'all to do something different. That's all. Yeah, but the ultimate decision is yours. You're only gonna get certain type of guys that you're gonna attract to yourself, operating yourself in the T type of format. You know what I'm saying? Maybe it might be a good idea to take some time off some time out, unplug, and focus on yourself. And whatever way you need to do that, whether it be your finances, your health, your weight, your emotional health, your mental health, your spiritual health, take a year off, unplug, focus on that, go hard. That's what I suggest, right? Whether you a man or a woman, whether you male or female, that's some good game for everybody, even myself. You know, I've done it before. And if needed be, I will do it again. Right? Please believe it. No games whatsoever. None whatsoever, man. Smash that like button, click on subscribe, everybody get up out of here, man. Appreciate everybody tapping in. You dig? More than likely later on the night, we will be going in. You know what I'm saying? I'll let y'all know. You know what I'm talking about? Right, the Butcher Boys. You did. Y'all tap in with us. I'm gonna be finding out here shortly. Live listening party tonight. The Butcher's Deli. You feel me? E&E every day, all day, no days off. Everybody go over there right now. Tap in, like the show. Tap in for it. Set a timer for it. Look, even if you do go out to the food truck festival, even if you do go out to the Starlito and Don Tripp show at the Scully's, you can still tap in live from your phone. You can still tap in for a little bit, say what's up, hit the like button, and then enjoy whatever it is you're doing. If you live at the Whitehall Food Truck Festival, the En Vogue concert, you can still listen to En Vogue and tap in on the show real quick, hit the like button. It ain't nothing. You know what I'm talking about? Yeah, man. Straight like that. Raw album, y'all could go right now. Matter of fact, let me do this as we get up out of here. You know, so you can go get all the E&E music at that link scrolling across the bottom of the screen. You did. Of course, we're going to lead the show, banging some Butcher Boys, of course. You know what I'm talking about? E&E every day, all day, no days off. You know, tap in, walk with us. Appreciate everybody coming out, man. You know what I'm saying? Y'all could have been anywhere in the world, but y'all tapped in right here with your brother. I appreciate that, man. I don't take that for granted. I appreciate it. Y'all could be doing anything right now with your family, sleeping, catching up on your...
If you know TV, you have.
You know? I ain't one of them that's like, I appreciate it, man. Thankful for it. All the other stuff y'all could be doing besides tapping in with me. You know, come out. But let me find the other Butcher Boy page. There is 2 Butcher Boy pages, just in case y'all ain't know. Oh, damn. Where's it at? I don't know, sometimes YouTube, the way they just be putting stuff on here, man. Like, really? Oh, that's probably why I was doing that. Hold on, let me do this right here. Here we go. Yeah, smash that like button, click on the bell, subscribe.
That's not necessary. That's not necessary.
Put Christian in.
We'll see y'all later on, man. I'll be doing like this.
Spend your hat.
Task Force, Black Force, we the tag team. If it's a nightmare, then it must be a bad dream. E&E, running our lanes like a track meet, skipping over hurdles. Call us a track team, all paperwork legit. It's the fact team, then double up the championship belts like a tag team. Black on black, yeah, it's a black thing. Black jewelry shining on all of our black kings. All black everything, we got black tea. All black coffee, man, I don't add cream. North give you all you need, no more caffeine. Close down the whole set, no more casting. Remove targets off our back like a black team. We keep growing up the game like a black team. Your girl got a problem with me, then get at me. I'll tie her to a bumper, now you got a drag queen. You can't stop me, you old as jalopy. This is past me, and I got it photocopied. Caught up on film, flow, tracks and sloppy. Trying to attack me, you a carbon copy. I see the heat like chimney blocks, and I charge for a hook, put me in a penalty box. Man, I'm killing the ops while I look at my watch. All hands on deck like the time on the clock. Task Force, Black Force, we the tag team. If it's a nightmare, then it must be a bad dream. E&E, running our lanes like a track meet, skipping over hurdles. Call us a track team, all paperwork legit. It's the fact team, then double up the championship belts like a tag team. Black on black, yeah, it's a black thing. Black jewelry shining on our black
Keep
kings.
my grass cut low to catch a glimpse of the snakes. Devilish serpents with purpose to steal your cake. Smiling in your face while they got their eyes on your safe. Yeah. Boy, that hatred, man, they make you do some foul things. Switch up on your niggas like the numbers when the Dow change. When I'm with familiar, still a grind like a broke. Take it for granted, shit be gone in the proof of smoke. Better put your plan in action, niggas get too used to hope. Formulated the plan, calculated the steps. 2020, my vision, see my way to the check. Only way is up, I made my way to the steps. Let's go. Look, only way to move is building kingdom shit. Niggas won't make a move, want you to bring them shit. But God bless the child that can hold his own. They want to give you numbers in a cell like a mobile phone. But fuck a cop any wicked judicial system. Cause niggas on the edge there for you to push. Bullets loaded tight up in that magazine. Bring a nightmare to American dreams.
Task Force, Black Force, we the tag team. If it's a nightmare, then it must be a bad dream. E&E, running our lanes like a track meet, skipping over hurdles. Call us a track team, all paperwork legit. It's the fact team, then double up the championship belts like a tag team. Black on black, yeah, it's a black thing. Black jewelry shining on our black kings.